The journey has been very interesting. Our journey really has been about getting to know each other, our strengths and weaknesses as individual players, but as a team as well. Between the beginning of the season when we played our very first practice game to where we are now, there's been a marked improvement both on the field and off the field in terms of the way that these players respond and play together, and also how they've bonded.
Well, our progress as a group in terms of the system and the way we play, in a lot of ways, has accelerated. As a coaching group or a coaching staff, we've actually tried to put together things that actually suit our team rather than maybe play to what we see, if that makes sense. So we've put together, I suppose, a system and a game plan that suits us, and that'll enable us to progress. But as a group, the girls have jumped right into that. They've accepted it. They are very close as a bunch of girls, and that makes it very easy for us to coach them. Very coachable, and overall the improvements being, the graph is totally on the way up.
Well, since our catch-up rounds, which is a few weeks ago now, we have focused on two key areas. Number one is around formation and making sure that we have discipline within our formation, starting off with a strong defence and a mobile midfield and of course an explosive, fast forward line. In addition to that, we've also looked at making sure that we're disciplined in the way that we play, right? Everyone has a specific role. So when we talk to our team and we plan for each game, and we analyse our opposition based on previous games that we played against them, how we would like to play that game, we determine the best and most optimum formation and game plan for that to work. And given that effort that's gone into that, and also we've applied all of that in training as well, making sure that whatever we train, we play, it's paid dividends. And therefore, as a result of that, we've had some very convincing wins and performances since that catch-up round. Frankly, we haven't lost a game since then.
This week, we're up against Brunswick. We beat them 2-1 previously. Having said that, we lost our leading scorer, Mia, with a knee injury a few weeks ago, which has reduced our scoring potential. But what we've been working on hopefully will allow us to get around that and use other avenues to goal. Just need a win, just need to keep winning, and then it makes it almost impossible for us to be excluded from promotion into State League 4.
The game was a very interesting game, right? We scored early, and we knew by scoring early in that game that we could then execute our plan and continue to maintain that. The girls did really well. They stuck to the game plan, and we got 5 goals out of that situation. And we didn't have too many opportunities provided to the opposition where they had lots of shot on goal. The thing that was interesting about this game, we did have lightning and thunder that came in at around the 61st, 62nd minute of the game. The game was paused, but then there was an understanding between the two teams, which was great, that we wouldn't play on because it was acknowledged by the opposition that they weren't going to win this game. So in the interest of safety, we just stopped the game and left it at 5-0.
I think you just made it.
Just made it since already. Yeah. Jay's got no idea, by the way. That's what they won. I think they forfeited. Yeah. So they would have forfeited, that's why.
So the way that Women's State League works, up until I think State League 3 or State League 2, I'm pretty sure that it's only the top team that actually gets promoted. So we currently sit, I believe, second, equal second on the ladder at the moment. But The way Football Victoria works at times is that they sometimes take 2 teams from State League 5 to be promoted into State League 4. We currently are one of 2 teams that are potentially able to do that based on our performance this year. So sitting currently second puts us in a very strong position to enable us to push for that. We need to be able to consolidate on that position and ensure that we can continue to push and have a valid argument for us to be able to claim that final promotion spot.
So the game coming up now is by far the most important game because it really guarantees us, if we win the game, if we have a score that is we've won the game, that guarantees us to finish second on the ladder in State League 5 North, which then gives us that greatest chance of promotion, which is our number one goal. We lose that game, we will not finish second. We win the game, we will finish second, and it cannot be taken away from us. That's why it's the most important game now.
Why, Tara? Referee.
We're very proud of you, all of you. I want you to celebrate this win and the achievement to this point, right? Because we don't celebrate enough. Let's celebrate this, right?
One thing that you have to remember about finishing in the top 2 is that there's at least another 160 odd people in the other 10 teams that didn't even get there. Didn't even have a sniff. Think about the opportunity that we have as a group and what we've actually achieved as a group, right? Enjoy your achievements because they're amazing, okay? At the start of the year, I keep on harping back to that, we thought we would go well, but we didn't think that we'd go so well because we just didn't know. But you've all achieved outrageously well and you should be very proud of yourselves, okay?
We did it for you two, you're the fathers of our team.
With the season being over, it's a little bit sad, but we're super excited for next season because if we do get promoted, we'll have a really big chance on doing really well.
All the girls got along really well and that's the main thing. Everyone had fun. We ended up coming second, which isn't a bad position as our first season. Otherwise, I love the girls and I love being here.
I feel like it doesn't feel like it's only been one season, all of us playing together. So another season together will be even better.
Great and amazing.
I think we had a great season. I'm really proud of all the girls. It was a great inaugural season for us as well, and I'm really excited for next season.
I'm glad we ended up coming second rather than third. Yeah, good season from the girls, good first year at the club.
I feel amazing. I feel proud. I feel like I've met a lot of beautiful people this year and I'm really happy to be a part of this team and the result that we got was great.
I think it's been a pretty successful season. The fact that we've only lost 2 games the whole year. We've won 13, or tomorrow if we win 14 games, 2 losses. And you know, we've almost scored the most goals in the league, pretty much conceded the least amount of goals in the league, just 1 off. So it's, yeah, I'd say a pretty successful season just based off our results and the attitude in the whole playing group with the girls. Everyone's turning up to training, everyone's turning up to games. We're still having girls being rostered off because we have that many numbers, which we couldn't have imagined about 8 months ago. So yeah, it's a good problem to have.
I think it was a spectacular season for the inaugural, East Kew senior women's team. I think, runners-up is a tremendous achievement. The club's been starving for some silverware and for some pendants to celebrate for quite some time. We're sort of lacking in that, so to have an extra banner to hang from the new pavilion will be fantastic. And I couldn't be more proud of the girls. I couldn't be prouder of Mark and Sam, who've done a tremendous job, and Jimmy as well in the earlier stages. They, as a collective, came together, both players and coaching, and worked together. And their skills have come a long way, and it's been great seeing those relationships build.
I'm extremely impressed with the women's team and their success this year. It's an inaugural team with a brand new squad with a bunch of new faces, and they've done an amazing job. They finished second in the league, which is an incredible feat, and I'm so excited to see what the future brings.